Hi friends, today we're going to look at the state of being in the flow, that state where your action is perfect, but you make the action as if effortlessly. Stay tuned for more. Hi friends, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk to you about this state called to be in the flow. It's a mind state where you're in the zone. When you're in the flow, you experience action in a very pleasant way. It's as if a blissful state where you're so completely absorbed in the action without actually having to think about what to do. It comes naturally by your expertise, by your previously developed skills. The term of being in the flow was first defined in the world of sports. But it is very present in your day-to-day life as well. It may be in your hobbies, at your work, you're working towards this aim, you have a clear set of rules. You come into this state of playing with the job. You're able to do it faster, but it's not tiring anymore. The state of being in the flow can only occur when you're fully concentrated into what you're doing. You have a goal where you want to reach, what kind of result you want to get into your action, and then you relax and you perform it perfectly. You're absorbed in the action that you're doing so that there's very little risk for error. The more you practice this, the easier it gets. We don't always experience the state of being in the flow. It's more the golden moments of good concentration. We have a challenge we're facing, but we're able to respond to it perfectly. It's a state where your mind is fully concentrated and you're absorbed in the action, in the feeling of doing that perfect action in the activity that you're facing. So it might be work activity, might be some sports, some hobby, or simply a game that you're playing, where you get really absorbed in it. You enter this blissful state where there is no effort to continue. You just want to enjoy it, so you continue playing or doing it. In order to be in the flow whilst performing action, you need concentration, you need to be present in the action that you do, and you also need to work on the particular skills that are required to make that action more perfect. The state of being in the flow, it's a really pleasant state where action suddenly is really easy and effortless. If you think about top sports athletes, this is the state where they're in, where everything just works. They're making 3 goals, and when they have amazing performances, this is when they have performed the action from being in the flow. They just act from the more intuitive sense. They're completely confident in their skill. They're concentrated, absorbed in the action. They're fully present. When you're in the flow, it's really hard to make mistakes. Everything just plays out perfectly, naturally, without any effort. You're not forcing the activity, just letting it happen. You might be doing great effort, but you experience it as if no effort, effortless. It's a state of bliss where you feel it is easy, it is joyous, it's kind of amazing. It's sort of like a state of amazement in action, where everything just plays out and you're being part of it, but you're not worried about what to do next. It just happens in the right moment to the right extent that you want it. One of the big advantages of being in the flow is that you're not distracted by anything that happens around you. You're fully focused in this moment, in the action that you're doing, plus you're enjoying it. It's like a joyous feeling as if you're playing a game. 3 things you can do to be more in the flow when you do your job, your next activity. Fully concentrated, you're absorbed in it, you finish it. Secondly, you need to envision in advance how would that perfect action be. And then when you come into action, you're fully relaxed, concentrated, and you allow yourself to be absorbed in that action, which makes it happen. Thirdly, practice on being in the present and increasing your concentration power. You need concentration to make it easy. You need concentration to be able to catch the fine details of how it can be done even better. The state of being in the flow is a really pleasant state, so it's highly desirable to be in this state when we work. Try to provocate this state next day you go to the office or wherever you work. So this will make work easier, you don't get tired, you also don't lose focus just because of some surrounding distractors, right? So try this out and let me know how it goes, and stay in touch. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.